And we back. Today we are the underdog. Everybody loves a good underdog story, right? A team like the We Believe Warriors go out and defeat the #1 seed. A team like Loyola Chicago, who's I don't know what seed they were in the NCAA tournament. They got super far. Everybody loves a good underdog. Well, today I'm the underdog. Now, usually we put together teams. We the 1 seed, we the 2 seed. We go on and thrash the rest of the competition in the playoffs, and we win a championship. Today's a little bit different because today I have to be the 8th seed and win a championship. A real underdog story. Now, that comes from Cool Kid, and he's got like Kool-Aid Man as his picture. W. Day 30 of asking Kenny to do the underdog challenge. Now, again, I've said this in multiple videos. You don't have to do day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. But this guy went all the way to day 30. He's been doing it for a month. And for somehow, I'm just seeing his comment today, which tells me that he might be capping. He didn't do this for 30 straight days. He's lying to me. Either way, his challenge is fire. So here we go. Rules. Take off trade deadline. Done. Do a fantasy draft, as usual. Sim till there's 1 game left in the season. Take control of the worst playoff team, whichever 8th seed has the worst record. Rebuild that team and win a championship as the 8th seed. Sub to Kenny so you get notifications when a video drops. Cool Kid! Are you telling the other people to sub? That's my job. Hey, if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, man. We're trying to hit 800,000 subscribers in the next week or 2, and I can't do that without the newer guys hitting that button. And, well, I mean, even if you're an OG, new, whatever, you should leave a like on the video. I've been giving y'all 20,000 likes as like the goal of each video. We ramping it up because y'all just been bodying 20K. So let's go 25K, 25,000 like goal for today's video. I know y'all can do it. Y'all been killing it for the past couple weeks or so. So let's keep that up. But let's get to our underdog challenge. All right, y'all. So, we treat it like a normal rebuild, man. So, fantasy draft, random team. I mean, team doesn't matter until the actual rebuild starts, which again is like the day before the season ends. So, I just not tried this challenge, but I had this is what I did, right? I simulated to this point in the season, April 14th, and the season ended. So I'm gonna simulate to April 12th this time around, so the season doesn't end and I can actually get to the challenge. So yeah, we picked the 76ers because again, we don't take control of a team until the last day of the season, basically. And the 76ers are definitely not gonna be a team we rock it with because they the best team in the league apparently. So we have to take over the team that has one of the 8 seeds, whoever have the worst record, and it should be fun, man. I love these like very creative challenges. So again, shout out to Kool-Aid Kid, for throwing this out here, man. It should be a lot of fun taking a team that's already okay. I mean, to make the playoffs, you gotta at least be decent, right? A decent team and elevating them. And then, I guess the first round matchup is the hardest matchup in the video, right? And then the championship matchup, because I'm going against whatever team is the 1 seed. I have to defeat them first. And if I can defeat that 1 seed, I'm confident that I could go to the championship and then face whoever that is in the championship. But either way, as you can see, we're playing on PC, so the sim speed is amazing. Look how fast. We're already the all-star break. I just hit record. Either way. We still got 1 month left. This team actually start to fall off a little bit. I mean, they got a couple L's. 41 and 27, 42 and 27. Okay, there's the wins. Okay, they picking it up. They're a March team, apparently. And we're almost there to see what team we're taking control of, all right? And again, leave a like on the video before we even start the rebuild. Let's take a look at the standings, right? Out east, the 8th seed is the Boston Celtics. They have 43 wins, 37 losses. At this point, they have Malcolm Brogdon, DeLon Wright, Michael Porter Jr. You're not gonna get me Anthony Davis in the rebuild, are you? And expect me not to body it? Okay, out west. This is the worst team. Okay, Houston. They have Kemba, Donovan Mitchell, Gordon Hayward, Aaron Gordon, Willie Cauley-Stein. Not a bad team by any means. And got some young assets that a brother can flip. Not a bad team. All right, so let me take control of them and start the rebuild. You see what I mean? It simulated this day. I didn't tell it to simulate this day, but it did anyway. Okay, so yes, we are here. Did we even... Okay, so we have already clinched our playoff spot. Every team is miles ahead of us. We are 12 games out of the 1 seed, and the next team, the 7 seed, is only 6 games out. So we will have to make the necessary trades. How do we get this team better? Kemba's cool, but we making him a shooting guard, so his overall goes up. Yeah, we about to cheese this system and get the best roster available, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm ready. Like, if I'm going to win this championship, ooh, Iggy, shout out to him. If I'm gonna win this championship, we need to make significant trades. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the team is good. Again, it's good enough to make the playoffs, but ain't good enough to win the playoffs or win the championship this season. So Kimba is gonna get flipped. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Kimba's gonna get flipped. I'm gonna go to the teams that are bad and be like, hey, you're not using your best player. You guys are the worst team in the league. Can I snag? Let's see. Who's this team's worst player? They got young players. No, I need somebody. I need some established players. We got Russell Westbrook and Domantas Sabonis. All right. We got Joel Embiid. Is Joel Embiid going to be untouchable? Let's go talk to the Trailblazers, baby. Let's go talk to the Trailblazers about Joel Embiid. Like, hey, bro, again, y'all are not using him. Let us rent him away. We'll rent him because right now our starting center, it was Willie Cauley-Stein before I made him a power forward. We'll rent him. We'll give him back. We'll give him back after the season's over. You know what I'm saying? Wait, this team has already made trades. What type of trades did they make? Let's see. Transaction report. Trades. And the Rockets. They traded. We had PJ Tucker, and we traded PJ Tucker for Alfred Camino in a first-round pick. That's a W of a trade because now they give me more assets to play with. So, again, let me go back to the Trailblazers. Be like, hey, we'll give you Kemba Walker. Obviously, that's not enough. But we'll also give you Gary Trent, who's an 80 overall at this point. A first. And then that first we got from the Kings. And then a second. And then another second? Hello? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay, let's reorchestrate. Joel Embiid trade died. I mean, I gave them some crazy offers, but now we're going to talk to Karl-Anthony Towns. I just want a center. Can I get an elite center, please? That's all the brothers asking for. I'll give you Kevin Porter Jr. I'll give you a first. I'll give you this Kings first because, again, we want to throw that into any trade. Here go a second. All right, so we got Cat. We got an elite center, ladies and gentlemen. We got an elite center finally, but we don't have a point guard. But that's okay because I have Gordon Hayward, and Gordon Hayward is going to get us that point guard. I miss John Wall, baby. I know he's an 87. He may not be elite anymore, but I miss John Wall, man. Look at the season he's having. I mean, a career low in assists per game. Literally a career low in assists per game. Who was he playing with? Oh, he's playing with LeBron. Oh, he's playing with LeBron. Of course, it's a career low in assists because LeBron's going to get you 9 a game anyway. So, yeah. The Bulls had John Wall, LeBron, DeMarcus Cousins, Lauri Markkanen. Oh, my God. Tomas Satoransky still on the team. Jamal Crawford's back on the team. James Johnson's back on the team. Joakim Noah's back on the team. Campaign is back on the team. Bro, why did they just put together like a bunch of old Bulls? Anyway, John Wall, welcome to the team. John Wall is now our starting point guard with Donovan Mitchell. With Karl-Anthony Towns as our center. We still have more trades to do because this team is still not a championship winning team at the moment. Next player we move. Is it Aaron Gordon? Aaron Gordon the first? Upgrade that power forward position maybe? Aaron Gordon, first round pick, and Alfred Camino for Chris Middleton in the first. That trade puts us in, we don't have, basically what I'm saying is like salary cap is interesting with John Wall, with Chris Middleton, with Karl-Anthony Towns. Yes, it does. It's going to be hard to put the rest of the pieces around them. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I got another all-star to the roster, and we love having all-stars on the roster. Darren Collison, Miles Plumlee, Mason Plumlee, I mean. I'm thinking this way. I could probably trade for another center, right? I could probably trade for another center. Move Karl-Anthony Towns to the power forward position. Starters are great. Darren Collison's still up. I still got Darren Collison as a backup shooting guard right now. Let's see. Darren Collison with Dylan Windler in a first. I'm going to trade for Jonas Valanciunas and Monte Morris. That's the deal. Now, Cat can be that power forward that we want him to be. He goes up to a 94 overall. As y'all know, Karl-Anthony Towns has the game to fit the power forward position. So we're going to do that. So our start lineup at this moment is John Wall, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Middleton, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Jonas Valanciunas. Now, the bench could use some help for sure. The bench could use some help. Could it, though? Yo, the bench is actually kind of elite. Monte Morris. Darren Collins is kind of small. He's 6 foot. So I'd probably want to flip him for a guard, another shooting guard wing position. But, like, the bench ain't looking terrible, though. I mean, all things considered, the bench is not looking bad. We still got picks, though. So let me throw Darren Collison in the first. Darren Collison, Stanley Johnson in the first for Dylan Brooks and Dwight Powell. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is over. The championship has been won because we have a good team, a very good team. Willie Cauley-Stein might get flipped next. Last trade, probably. But let's just see. Thank you. I don't know what John Collins is going to come off our bench, probably. He's gonna be the best sixth man in the playoffs. So we have John Wall, Donovan Mitchell, Chris Middleton, Karl Anthony Towns, and Jonas Valanciunas. Off the bench, we have John Collins. Now, you could say you want to see a lineup like this. You could. I'm going to keep it the way we have it and have John Collins be our sixth man. Dylan Brooks, Dwight Powell, Gary Trent Jr. Oh, Gary Trent's having a spectacular year. Spectacular year. Then, I think I'd rather have Monte Morris get those minutes because we don't have a backup point guard right now. Tell me when he just turned this team into a championship team. Do we still need Mike D'Antoni? Is he still the best coach available in this challenge? 7 seconds or less fits, so we'll keep it. All right, so let's get this last 2 games of the season done. Win, and we about to win the championship. You feel me? Here are all the awards. Cool. Steve Clifford wins Coach of the Year. All right, that's a new one. That's a new one. Who's on that team? Karl Anthony Towns is our best player, and there he is. He's not an NBA player. He only averaged 20 and 14 a season, but that was enough to make him an All-NBA player. We're about to win a championship, y'all. We are the 8th seed, as you know. In the first round, we were going against Luka. Come on. I should have expected this. Game 1, we win. Oh my God, we put up 140 points on these boys. Oh, look at the point distribution. Chris Middleton basically had a dub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players on my team basically had 20 points. If we can have this type of shot distribution, the scoring distribution, it is over with. No team is messing with us. Game 2, if we beat Luka, we're winning the championship. Look at Luka's numbers in the playoffs through these 2 games. 37, 11 and a half, and 8.5 rebounds. He is killing it. 50%, 54%. He is killing the game. We're just better. Look at the point distribution. Donovan Mitchell, come on, bro. What is up? What is up, bro? 6 shot attempts? What did you do this game? You didn't even, it wasn't like you were in foul trouble. It was just 6 shot attempts? All right, whatever. Next game. If we go up 3-0, it is a GG. Okay, I knew Luka wasn't going to allow us to sweep him. Look at his numbers. Look at this man's. Okay, all right, next. Don't let them come back and 2-2 us, though. Okay, 3-1. Okay, they want me to sign somebody during the playoffs. I don't even think you can do that. Okay. So just like that, we have defeated Luka. He averaged 34.5 points per game. He averaged a 34-point triple-double in the 5 games he played against us, but we won. That's all that matters. Next round, we have Zach LaVine, Ben Simmons, Christian Wood, Dwight Howard, and George Hill. Not a bad team. Not a bad team. But we just beat the 1 seed. So I'm literally not worried about anybody else. But they do take game 2. Okay, we fight back. I'm not worried about anybody else. We're about to be the lowest seed to win a championship. I think right now the lowest seed to ever win a championship is the 6th seed, right? The 6th seed, Houston Rockets. The Rockets did it with Hakeem Olajuwon, right? I might be wilding, but I feel like that was the team. They were the 6th seed. So we about to repeat history, but go even further. We're going against Giannis now. Giannis, Glenn Robinson, the 3rd, Rondo. We ain't worried about that. I mean, we worried about Giannis specifically. But if we already stopped Luka, we can stop Giannis. If we've already stopped Luka, we can stop Giannis. Come on, man. We're in the championship to go against a 6th seed. Who's on this 6th seed roster? Who's on this 6th seed roster? They have Bam, Jaylen Brown, DeJounte. Ooh, defensively, this team is very, very nice. They also got some shooters out here too, but this team is very, very nice defensively. But they made it all the way to the championship? Are we going to sweep this, guys? Game 1. We're going to sweep these guys, huh? Yeah. Yes, we will. Huh. W's, baby. W's. And John Wall wins finals MVP. This is the John Wall we expected back when he comes back from his injury. Just like that, we have successfully beat Cool Kids Challenge. Definitely one of the more fun challenges I've done recently, turning an 8th seed to an NBA champion the last day of the season. Big W's. Like I said, leave a like on the video. 25,000 shouldn't be a problem for y'all, but you never really know. So go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe if you are new, and we'll be back tomorrow. Peace.